Welcome back, everyone. You know, having good finances are so important for our well-being as well. Here's my interview with Steve Siebold. Take some notes because I think there's some really useful information in this one. It's nice to have you virtually here, Steve.
Yeah, thanks, Roma. Back in the old days.
Back in the old days. How have you been?
Good, thanks.
All right, so we're going to get right to it, Steve. Right now, making money is hard. This is one of the myths that you're saying, but you say that our streets are paved with gold. What do you mean by this?
Well, anytime there's chaos in the economy, there's opportunity to solve problems because you have new problems popping up all the time, especially now with COVID-19. All these new problems are popping up, new problems to solve, money to be made.
Well, that is true for sure, and I think the more we get into these myths, it's going to help people know how to do it the right way. So myth number 2 here is that people might say, I need an Ivy League education to become rich, and you say it's false, and there's a powerful tool that you can use. So what is it?
Well, you really don't. I mean, most self-made millionaires, I've been interviewing self-made millionaires since 1984, and it's over 1,300 millionaires and billionaires, all self-made. And most of them don't have an Ivy League education. As a matter of fact, many of them don't even have a college degree. What they do have is the ability to identify problems that are large problems and solve those problems. And that's really the secret to getting wealthy in a free market economy.
I mean, that's very inspiring for a lot of people because not everyone is a school person, not everyone is an Ivy League person, so this is going to help get that mentality in check for a lot of people. So myth number 3 here is that hard work will make you rich. I've heard this my entire life for sure, so why do you consider it a myth?
Well, hard work certainly contributes to any kind of success that you may enjoy, but hard work on its own is overrated. I mean, if it were true that then every construction worker and cocktail waitress would be a millionaire, but of course we know they're not, and they're among some of the hardest working people in the country. It really is about thinking. The highest paid people in the country are the people that get paid to think, and what they're thinking about are the solutions to problems.
So would you say like work smarter, not harder is the key?
Well, I would say work strategically. So in other words, think about what are your skill sets and how can you match up your skill sets to solve problems that other people are either ignoring or not addressing in a way that you would address them. Try to be strategic and think about how you can be different, how you can stand out in the marketplace.
I like that, Steve. I like that. Now, myth number 4, money will make you happy. Many believe this, but you don't. Why?
Well, all the studies really show that once you earn relative about $70,000 a year in family income, you don't really get much happier after that. Obviously, you have to pay your bills and you have to have a place to live and that type of thing. So there is a happiness correlation below $70,000, but above $70,000, there is very little correlation between greater wealth and greater happiness. And I mean, things don't make you happy, obviously. It's a well-known thing. But relationships make you happy. People make you happy sometimes, not all the time. But those tend to be more the sources of our happiness.
That's so true. You're bringing up a lot of little things that we have totally flipped in our mind because of how we've been taught with society and everything. So myth number 5, middle class means that you reach the American dream. You say that you can achieve even higher, but how?
Well, post-World War II in America, I mean, the middle class was the dream. It was to own a home and, you know, to have a good job and have 2 cars and those types of things. And there's certainly nothing wrong with any of that. But now, going forward with technology, with all the opportunities that exist for the rest of us, if you will, not just the Ivy League educated people or the people that are born into money and those types of things, but for the rest of us, with technology, we have the ability to transcend the middle class, to live lives that really most people only see in movies. And it's out there really for everyone and anyone to take advantage of.
Wonderful, wonderful advice here and clarification of a lot of information. Steve, how can people get your book and maybe reach out to you as well?
Well, they can find me on mentaltoughnessblog.com. That's my video blog. And to get the book or to learn more about how money, just go to howmoneyworks.com.
I love it, Steve. It was so great to see you virtually. I hope to see you someday back here in our studio. Take care.
You too, Roma. Thank you.